What's up, friends? Empress Dannie here with another episode of the Daily Grind. You already know I'm pouring you up a nice hot cup of joe, getting your day off to a right and beautiful start. Thank you guys for checking in with me, hitting that like button on the video, making sure that you're subscribed to this channel. For those of you who desire additional content, make sure you check out the Patreon linked in the description box below. Okay. Some of you, there's a change of some sort coming today. This can be if you've been in solitude, you've had some time to yourself. You could certainly be coming out, right? Sharing a space or your space. This could also indicate that for some of you, there could be communication, some things perhaps that you've been keeping to yourself, contemplating on your own. You could certainly be discussing with others. It gives an energy around connection, right? Starting to connect, and for some of you, this could be connecting the dots, starting to see the vision come into being or into fruition. This could certainly be some of the things that you've done. It's giving like a map, pinpointing the places that you've been. You could certainly find that those connections that you've made to resources, information, people, places. I get the energy of now. I don't know why it feels like when I hear, who is that, Kygo, what's his name, it never fades away, the silence, it tastes like broken glass on my skin. I get this energy of you left your mark. Okay, be it good or be it bad, right? People have their own impression, but I feel like you left your mark. But step by step, I feel like this is putting you in this space of like getting back to, I don't want to say the old you, but it feels like your just natural state of being. Let's jump deeper, okay? Authenticity, just to confirm, right? The cards just be highlighting my words. We have me time, we have step by step. So again, it's giving you this energy of like with every step that you take, every move that you make, right? Every place that you go, every action, if you will, that you set forth, it feels like it's getting you again closer to something or connecting you with something, is putting something in view. I also just heard purview. So for some of you, you could certainly be getting a message, insight, information, something that's making clear to you that something is coming your direction or someone is coming your direction. Nourishment is the last card out of the day, okay? So this could be that you're going to be taken care of. Spirit wants you to know this is real. I kind of get an energy of like the changes that you've made, the steps that you've taken to maybe it is be more authentic or just to find the truth, right? Finding the difference between the real and the fake. That me time could be reflective of that soul searching journey that you've been on, and you could be in a position where you're realizing aspects of that are real. You're connecting the dots. You're seeing how perhaps that connects with your life, and in one way or another, it feels like it's changing or transforming temporary situations, getting you from where you are to where it is that you've maybe been wanting to be. Look at the unicorn. Remind me of a conversation I had yesterday, unicorn and the raccoon. So when I talk about this is almost like your ether or your uniqueness. It's things in that are hidden, right? This is an ability, it's a talent. And I kind of feel like this is something that you didn't even know you had. But I feel like, and for some of y'all, this is something you had since you were a child. But I kind of get like realizing some other people, or you're sensitive to this now, you can tell this now, but other people I feel like are sensitive to this as well. And this could indicate that this is what you gravitating towards, other people who are just like you. And with me time, sometimes this is you keep things to yourself, your talents, your abilities, your skills, which can indicate your perspective, right? Raccoon is earth energy, so this could be what you're doing, you keep it to yourself, but this could certainly be encountering unique opportunities or people, right? And with that, you realize they different, they're able to see. So you could certainly be in a position where you're feeling led to come out, or others who perhaps are in a similar space are feeling led to come out to you to tell you some things that they're working on or working towards. realizing perhaps that you're different. Look at this, the Cobra. You already know this is a student, right? Fire energy with the Cobra here. So here you go. Remember, the Cobra is the student, but also knows when it's time to apply, when it's time to strike, when it's time to move on something. Yeah, I'm going to observe, right? So we talk about the observer, we're talking about Cobra pose being the observer pose, but only observing until the timing is right and step by step. You could certainly be taking things one at a time. This could be next step in your development, next step in your learning, or what could be next step in the process. So I do feel like because this is fire energy based on your intent, if your intent is to understand, you could certainly be in a position where the next step is for you to study or to learn some things like that. You could also be in a position where you already know, oh, I get it, I already know, I already understand whatever this is. And because of this, you could certainly be doing something that is demonstrating of or is executing some form of the next step come midday or the afternoon. Okay, I just kind of feel like whatever that is, make sure you're not too hasty, but as long as you're not being too hasty, it feels as though you could certainly be in the afternoon doing something creative. Sometimes that's like you learn something and you put your own spin on it. Sometimes this is where you're just doing something that you feel inspired to do. That could certainly be a way of teaching something or um, a means by which you learn, which could indicate you're trying something. And that's how you're learning is by trying your hand at something. Okay. Nourishment. Look at this. Yeah, I feel this energy where today you're at peace, you're not worried. And this could be where maybe normally you would be worried about how you're going to get things done, how you're going to make things happen. It feels as though you're grounding, and so you're extremely grounded, is what I feel today. And that's why I feel like nourishment, it's almost like you're well fed, you're not doing something hangry, you are taken care of. This could certainly be like you've been getting plenty of rest, you've been with whatever you're doing with your energy. You've been responsible with your energy. You've been getting good nutrition. The things that you've been taking in have been, you've been taking whatever practical steps or actions need to be taken. So it feels as though here we have two more cards, right? Ether again with Earth, just like we started the day with, but this feels like at another level. So some of you, this could certainly be like your creativity is taking you to the next level, operating at another level. Let's say the crocodile is at the bottom of the deck, and the crocodile usually speaks to being in a place of stillness. So whether you or someone opposite you, it feels as though whatever this is that you're doing, I don't know why I get the energy of like watching somebody eat, or but it gives like watching an animal eat. If you ever like put food out, put breadcrumbs out, and then you on the other side of that, you just kind of stand back and watch. Maybe it is the birds come and eat up whatever it is that you're putting out. I kind of feel an energy that's like that. But it's something about the next level. And this doesn't have to be actual food, it can be content, it can be information. But putting out some information and then just seeing what could be the information that you're putting out. People could be eating it up, especially if you're authentic. Some of y'all, this could be like your portrait, putting your picture out, right? You know, it could be sending your resume out, your CV, whatever it is that you're doing. This could be a new product that you're putting it out, and they just love it. They're eating it up, and so whatever it's doing has you, maybe even with the Phoenix here, feeling inspired to take it to the next level, up the ante with stillness. You could just be in this space, perhaps of the observer, but I ain't gonna lie, for some of you, could be watching somebody burning up and hey, right, like you just burn it up. It's like, because this could indicate like somebody's trying so hard, right? You want it so bad, but it feels like something is escalating or again being refined to make what feels like less work, less busy work. And this is kind of like sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. That's what it feels like. That's what I have for you. We're going to Patreon to get the extended messages where we're going to dive a lot deeper in this. I love you. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and we'll talk again soon. Hey, be sure to check out the Spotify as well. Bye for now.